Welcome back, guys. Jumping straight into it today. Got so much to do, so much to get through. I've got 35 eBay sales today. I've got a pick, pack and post. So I'm literally going to get straight into it. I'll show you what I've sold, you know, the usual, what we bought it for, what we sold it for, what to look out for, etc, etc. Right, let's crack on. And yes, before you leave a comment down below saying, look at the state of that, I know, my clothing is a mess. Need to get some hangers and hang them up. The library, again, I'm not going to show you me picking these all out because it'll take ages. But sold these three today. Welcome back, guys. You see me get a few bits out. I didn't get it all out because you don't want to see that, it's boring, isn't it? But I'll talk you through everything that I did sell. Today's Monday, so it's my first proper official working day back. So it's the 30th, I think, today. So from last Monday to this Monday, just shut my eBay store off for Christmas. Took some time off. Leading up to Christmas, my sales weren't great, but then after Christmas Day onwards, they picked back up again and made some good sales. So without further ado, let's go through them. Right, games. Start with the games. Sold Spider-Man 2, PlayStation 2. I can't remember how much I bought this for. It may have come as part of a bundle. Actually, I do know where this come from. I bought a mystery bag from a charity shop about a month ago. Paid a £5 for the bag. Had a few good games in there actually, but this one has sold for £5 plus post. And this one did come from the same charity shop, but not the same time. For anyone who don't know, always scan the back, CEX. If you don't know your prices, they'll help you, give you a rough guideline. But Wii Sports and Wii Sports Result, actually no, Wii Sports, I'm pretty sure, you can quote me if I'm wrong, is the #1 selling game of all time, possibly. But yeah, I paid £1, sold for $7.99. Now, the next 4 things that I've got are all along the same lines. They're all Blu-rays. I actually paid nothing for these, so I'll just show you what they are. I'll load them up. So they're all box sets, sorry, not boxed. All Blu-ray box sets. Someone on Facebook Marketplace was just giving these away. Said, don't want them anymore, first come, first serve. I was like, sweet, I'll get straight involved in that. So, yeah, these 4. It's got, actually, I'll show you what else it's got. For anyone who don't know. It has got a load more, but it also come with this, Tour of Duty. Now, CEX sell this for 50 quid, but it's sold out in CEX, so I've put it up for 70. That's a little tip actually. I know I say always scan your stuff on CEX, but CEX isn't always the top price, as I'll show you in a minute, because they sell out, and obviously once they've sold out, the demand goes up. But first up was Lethal Weapon Collection. So cost me nothing. Sold for, I took an offer of £8. Had it up for a tenner. Took £8 offer. Next up was Sharp. Paid nothing. Common theme. Sold for a £25 offer. Had it up for 30 quid. That, I think you can trade that in for £12, maybe, CEX. And then this one, this is a nice one. So CEX sell this for, I'm going to sound like an idiot because you're probably going to go and check and go, no, it's not that. Actually, you're wrong. I'm sure they sell it for 30 quid, but it was sold out. And I put mine up for 60 quid and it sold like that. Never seen it before. Spartacus Complete Collection. Not an idea. But from 0 to 60 quid, happy days. And then the last one was the Dark Knight trilogy, which actually was purchased from CEX, and I sold it also for £10. So, I mean, nothing into what, 10, 60, just over 100 quid there. It's mad. When I picked them up, the lady was at the door and she said, "Oh, I was going to take them to CEX, but they don't give you anything for them." And I thought, okay, I'm not going to argue with that. I'll take them off your hands. Cheers. So yeah, what a bargain, eh? Paid nothing for them and made some good money. Into the electricals. Sold this tiny little DVD remote controller. Now, I bought a box full of these from a charity shop. So I think what they'd done was everything that must get donated, they sell with controllers, and then after however long, they probably just sell the controllers as they are. So I bought a box. How big was it? Probably like 3 shoe boxes full of remote controllers, and I paid £10 for the box. Just took a gamble. I've sold a lot of them. I did have a Technics one. There was a Technics one in there which I sold for $39.99. But yeah, always look out for remote controllers. I paid, like I said, I paid £10 for the box, so it probably, well, equivalent of 50p a remote controller. So I've made a lot of money. I've only got about 5 or 6 left. This one's gone for $3.99. And then, as you would have seen in the last video, we was talking about this, and I sold the last one. This is a TP-Link Deco. Definitely keep an eye out for these. I paid £20 for 6. This is the last one to go. It's sold for 45 quid. So, very happy with that. And then the last electrical that I've sold is a kettle. Bosch. No, it's not Bosch. It's actually a DeLonghi kettle. It's just nothing fancy, just a DeLonghi. I paid £5 for this in a charity shop, and it has sold for $17.99. And the happy thing is I can just send it in this box. Obviously I'll bubble wrap it and then send it as is. Right, that's the electricals out of the way, so we will jump into the books. As you see, they're still selling, they're going. So I sold Fly Fishing by Jay Hartley, sold for $3.99. The Gamblers sold for $6.99. And 438 days specific, I know, $4.49. So for anyone who don't know, I bought basically the whole shelf I showed you earlier. I bought the whole shelf amount, which was about 8 bags for life worth, and I always forget, I paid a tenner. No, they wanted a tenner, I paid 15 quid, so I paid 15 quid for the whole shelf. I've well and truly made me profit, but yeah, they're trickling through, so that's another 3 gone. Right, next up, Exploding Kittens. Weird, I know. I would have thought this would have gone before Christmas, but it sold after Christmas. I paid £1 for this at a car boot sale, and it sold for $12.99, including, no, post on top. Happy with that. And at the same store, actually, weirdly enough, I bought these two ages ago together. And I bought this, what is this, a Kodak, can't remember what it's called, Easy Share. This is the camera there. It hasn't got any of the other bits with it, it just had the camera, and it had, I'm not sure what this is. It's been so long, I can't remember. But yeah, it's called a Kodak Easy Share. Come with a box, nice box. But it had some battery acid in the compartment. So I paid £2 for this, and it sold for $12.99. I mean, I just sold it as is, so sort of sold it for parts, but I'm sure it should work. I didn't have the patience to clean it, to be fair. So yep, still happy days. Let's jump into the footwear. So I bought these. I've had these for ages. I actually bought 2 pairs of Jordans from the same charity shop. I bought these. I've still got the other pair as well. And I bought these. Both at the same time. I paid a tenner each. And they've been listed for ages. And I couldn't sell them. I started them originally at 50 quid. And they wouldn't sell. So reduced them, didn't sell. And then what I'd done was I ended the listing, and I'd sold sell similar. So for any of you that don't know, a lot of the time when you have stagnant listings, they disappear. We all have it. We all have things that we've had listed for months and they don't go. So what I do personally is I I take the listing down, and then I go to my listings and I go to sell similar. I just adjust the price, maybe stick a new few keywords in, and then relist them. And that's what I've done with these. And I took them down from 40 quid to 35, and then someone offered me 30 quid and I took it straight away. So yeah, if you ever have anything that you've had laying about and it just won't sell, sell similar, trust me. Doesn't work all the time, works a lot. Next up, Clarks. Clarks are always a good brand to look out for. These are some form of boot. I can't remember what they were called exactly. They're like a leather, and then they go into a suede up the top. Again, I've done exactly the same thing with these. I had these for ages. I thought these would sell for some good money quickly, but they hung about. I only paid a fiver for them, and they did sell for 25 quid. I took an offer of 25 quid. I relisted them and sold similar again, put them up for 30. Someone offered me 25, took it. Happy with that. Last pair of shoes, or form of shoes. These are called Florabest. Now I'm sure they sell these in like Lidl or Aldi. I'm like 99% sure they are. They're a gardening shoe or gardening clog. They're probably cheaper in Lidl, but I sold these for £12.99. Don't know why. Someone wanted them. Whilst we're on the footwear, we're going to go into the clothing. I sold a few items of clothing actually over Christmas for a lot of you people who don't use eBay and use Vinted. Obviously, Vinted has no fees, but I think it's only until tomorrow that eBay have no fees on clothing, and then in the new year, I'm pretty sure they go back to having fees again, which is a pain. Just be listing on Vinted a lot more for clothing, eh? But first up, I sold this. I think it's vintage. Ralph Lauren. It's a golf polo hat. There you go, polo golf. It's like a peach / like apricot. I paid £2 for this in a charity shop the other day. You might have seen it in a video, but it sold for 23 quid plus post. And then we sold these jeans. These are Mayors. Mayor is a good brand to look out for if you're into buying and selling clothing. It's a strong brand. It always pays well for me. I bought these for £4 in a charity shop, and they have gone for £24.99. Keep an eye out for them. Next up, a graphic tee. Pet shop. I mean, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a band or a. I don't know. But I popped into a charity shop a couple months ago. This charity shop, all the clothing in there is £2. So they had loads of graphic shirts, and I bought all of them. I've only got a couple left actually, but that one sold for £9.99. This might have actually been with it. The Sidemen. For all of the youngsters out there who watch the Sidemen, what they called YouTuber merch. That's what they call it. Again, paid £2. That sold for £8.99. So it's always worth it. They all add up. Even if you know, I mean, I never used to buy stuff that would sell for like 8 or 9 quid. I always thought, I want to be making 20 quid a sale. It's got to be 20 quid. But it's a clothing. It don't take a lot to store it. It's easy to post. It's easy to list. And they, £2 into 10. You're not going to knock it, are you? Same as this. It's come from the same charity shop. Just a bog standard Ralph Lauren shirt. It's not like a what's the word? Like some Ralph is more sought after than others. This is just a bog standard shirt. Paid £2 for this, and it sold for £9.99. You're not going to knock it, are you? You wouldn't turn away free money on the floor. Right, got 3 sales left. We'll start with this one. Oh. Got a beer pump in it. Right, before I was rudely interrupted, this is an ice hockey helmet. I bought 5 of these for 12 quid I paid. So what, just over, that's my maths, just under £2.50 a helmet. This is the second one I've sold. The brand is called Joffa. So again, I sold some ice hockey skates yesterday. Anything ice hockey is generally worth money. It's always made well. So Joffa, I think Copper's another one, Bauer, etc, etc. So yeah, this is the second one I've sold. This one's gone for 25 quid. Now, reason being is that this is a junior helmet, so obviously junior stuff in any, you know, clothing, trainers, whatever it is, always sells for less. So 25 quid though, still good money. So you can imagine what the adult size ones go for. But yeah, 25, happy days. Then next up, right, I mean, a lot of people probably already know what Le Creuset is, but if you don't, that's the brand there, Le Creuset. They make a lot of cast iron stuff, so they make anything cookware basically. So I would get some more out, but it's underneath there. They do like saucepans, frying pans, griddles. They do espresso cups, everything. But they make ceramic. They make a lot of different stuff. But always look out for the cast iron. Cast iron always sells well. Unfortunately, as you can see, this one was cracked. I bought a big sort of, like, you know, the Tesco's crates. I bought a crate full of Le Creuset from an auction. I paid 50 quid for it. I sold the kettle. There was a stove, cast iron stove in there that sold for 60 quid straight away. So that was my money, and it's all been trickling through. But unfortunately, where this one was damaged, I sold it for a little bit less, but I still sold it for £12.99 plus post. They all add up, don't they? Right, and the last sale of the day is actually in a Le Creuset bag, but it's not Le Creuset. It is a big sort of hi-fi system. So 2 speakers, all brand new. I bought this whole set for a tenner because the charity shop that I went to couldn't test it. Don't know why. They pat tested it, but they couldn't function test it. But it is called, if you can see it here, it's called Steepletone, and it is a hi-fi system. So CD and it's radio. It is FM DAB. It comes with two speakers as well, and it is brand new, believe it or not. Never been used. You can see all the speaker wires still wrapped up. So I paid a tenner for this, and it sold for £90 plus post, and it sold really quickly. It sold in the space of a day. I was really happy. That is all for today. I've got to get this all wrapped now, get it all posted. I've just reeled off my labels. Nightmare. So yeah, gonna go and get that all sent off. Probably take some more pictures, get my listings done today, and then go and do a little bit of sourcing tomorrow. But the last few videos I put up, they've done great. I've had some really nice positive comments. So I always say, if there's anything you want to see, leave a comment below, and I'll try and make it happen. We'll get around to it. But yeah, cheers guys, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.